YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you, as you can see before you, dropping my phone as well, a legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium box opening. Now these boxes are mini sets of 36 packs, 5 cards per pack, 8 Ultras a set, and I believe 10 Supers a set. You get anywhere from 4 to 5 Ultras per box on average, and 6 to 7 Supers per box. We've had sets like this before, which introduces us to like Card of Demise, Ras Fear Mode, Red Eyes Baby Dragon, stuff like that. This one is introducing us to Thousand Eyes support, or Pegasus support, as well as Ancient Gear support, Barrel Dragon support, Crystal Beast support, Insect support, and a couple of others as well. So it's very deck specific, but it's still very, very cool. Now you get loads of packs in this, so it does take a lot of time. So I'll try not to go through all of the reprints, because you should know what Relinquish does by now. But without further ado, let's crack on and see what we get. So we've got Insect Queen, Armored Dragons 5, Armored Dragon 7. Oh, we start off with a holo already. Parasite Paranoid, this is one of the new cards. Really, really cool card. It's a quick effect. You target one face-up monster on the field, equip this card from your hand to that target. The equipped monster becomes an insect monster. Cannot attack insect monsters. Also, its effects that activate by targeting an insect monster or monsters are negated. You can only use the effect of Parasite Paranoid once per turn. If this equipped card is sent to the graveyard, you special summon one level 7 or higher insect monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. And our first holo of the box is a fusion. If it's an ultra, that would be really, really cool. It is an ultra. It's the Millennium Eyes. Oh, Millennium Eyes Restrict. So this is a card that everyone... It's like a new instant fusion target. Basically, it's once per turn when an opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect. You can target one effect monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard. Equip that target to this card you control. This card gains attack and defense equal to the equipped monster's monster with the equipped monster's name. Cannot attack. Also, their effects on the field and their activated effects are negated. So you can basically steal an Ash, but I don't know if it negates an Ash. I could be wrong. You'd have to let me know in the comments below if it does negate an Ash. The only reason I say that is because it can take it from the graveyard. But the equipped monster's name cannot attack. Also, their effects on the field and their activated effects are negated. So I don't know if it counts or not. But yeah. Ancient Gear Ultimate Pounce. That's a nice reprint there. Ojama Magic. Another Armored Dragon level 3. Crystal Tree. And Ancient Gear Frame. A new rare card. Now, I'll be here all day if I read out all the effects. But this one is basically gets you discard it. You add an Ancient Gear Golem or a spell or trap that specifically lists Ancient Gear Golem. So it searches you out the new fusion. Once per turn, if this card attacks your... Where are we? Sorry. Once per turn, if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells or traps to the end of the damage step. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, special summon up to 3 Ancient Gear Golem and or Ultimate Pounds from your hand, ignoring their summoning conditions. If you ever have 3 in your hand, then it's probably a bit of a brick and you're very, very lucky to draw that card. But you should never really have 3 in your hand, in my opinion. Anyway, Instant Fusion, a nice Panzer Dragon, which is another target for Instant Fusion. Armor Dragon level 5, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, and Toon Kingdom. Wow. So this is a nice little reprint to get hold of. It'd be very interesting to see how easy this is to get from boxes, but still a nice, cool card to get, especially for Toon collectors. I think the pre-order prices of those are going for something like £8, which is crazy, but it really does depend on how easy it is to get. Ultimate Great Moth. I think I put a Crystal Beast with the insect. Yeah, I have. There you go, put that there. Armored Dragon, we've got another holo, Ojama Pajama, and Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon. Now, I don't know how easy or hard this will be to summon out for you guys, but must first be fusion summoned from the extra deck. During a duel, you special summon both the above cards, a VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon and an Armored Dragon level 7. By banishing the above cards from your field and or graveyard, you do not use poly. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects with the same name as any banished card. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you banish one card from your deck or extra deck face up. Banish all cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard. What? Once per turn during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish one card from your deck or extra deck face up. Banish all cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard. That's a busted effect. But I suppose if you have to put in that much effort to get it out, the effect better be bloody busted. Anyway, that's quite cool. Pegasus, Barrel Dragon, Thousand Eyes. Oh, and another holo as well. Is it an ultra? It's got to be one of the fusions. It is an ultra. I think that's the Relinquish fusion, which if it is, it's the most expensive card in the set at about £24. Oh, it's Rainbow Bridge, you troll. Troll. It's still really good though. You add 1 crystal spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So still a very, very good card to get hold of. I've kind of mixed these all up. I'm going to put the ultras down there. So we've had 2 ultras so far and 1 super, I believe. So that's still quite cool. And 1 Toon Kingdom reprint. So that's nice. There we go. Armor Dragon level 7. Crystal Release, Time Machine, and Corrosive Scales. Yeah, Corrosive Scales. Put that over there, that over there. No, wrong way around. That like that, that like that. There we go. I'm going to have to try and start speeding this up a bit, guys, because otherwise we're going to have an opening that's going to last forever. So, Blast Sphere, Instant Fusion, Thousand Eyes, an Illusion, Faceless Magician. Quite cool there. I don't know if you can build a full deck from this. I don't think you can get a full Crystal Beast deck, which is a shame. They should have reprinted everything. Looks like we've got another holo as well. Parasite Paranoia and Heavy Metal Raiders. This is a nice little field spell. The first time each Dark Machine monster you control would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed, and if you took battle damage from that battle, it gains that much attack and after damage calculation, and keeps that attack gain as long as this card is on the field. Once per turn, if a monster you control that was originally a Dark Machine monster destroys a card or cards on the field by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Dark Machine monster from your hand. Interesting card. I don't know how much play it will get, but it's still a very, very... The artwork's really nice on it, regardless. Okay, Instant Fusion, Panzer Dragon, Ancient Gear Golem, Pavely Ultimate Great Moth, and an Ancient Gear Frame. I don't know, you know, it comes down to personal preference and whether it's worth investing. There's not a lot of staple cards in this set. It is more specific to what type of deck you want to build. If you're interested in Ojamas, Insects, Crystal Beasts, and even then for the Crystal Beast, in my personal opinion, you're probably better off getting the singles, because it doesn't look like you can get a full deck in this set. Because it only looks like they've reprinted a couple of the cards, which is a shame. So you're only hunting the ultras, and the ultras at the moment are £10s and £12, so I'll just go pick them up singly, would be easier. The only thing that you really want to be hunting is the Relinquish spell, which is about 24 quid, and the Ancient Gear spell, which is 20 quid. So Ojama match on our next holo. Oh, it's a spell. Okay, is this gonna? It's either going to be the Crystal Beast, the Ancient Gear, or the Relinquish. I'd rather it be the Ancient Gear because that's what I personally want. But if it's Relinquished, again, I'm happy with that because the artwork is amazing and the card is good. Oh, card. Oh, it's Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Wow. Target trigger 1 insect monster from either field equipped with an equipped card, and if you do, special summon 1 insect monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 insect monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only use the effect of Cocoon of Ultra Evolution once per turn. So that's a third Ultra from 5. Not the Ultra that I'm hunting, but still a very, very good Ultra to get anyway. Oh, we've got another holo. The holos seem to be together. It's a trap. Cross-dimensional Duel. I love the artwork on this. So good. So, so good. Ancient Gear there. Obviously, you can say it's Crowler. And then you've got Jaden. I think that's like one of the Wingman fusions. True 1 Ancient Gear monster you control. Banish it. During the next standby phase, return that banished monster to the field, and if you do, its attack becomes double its original attack until the end of that turn. If 1 or more Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So basically set this, and then during the next turn, bring out one of your Ancient Gear Golems or something like that, activate limit or removal, double up his attack, and then chain this. So do the damage, then chain this and banish it so it doesn't get destroyed. That'd be pretty cool. Still a cool super to get. And let's see what else we got. Blast Sphere, Relinquish, Time Machine, Black Illusion, Ojama match. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Armor Dragon, Panzer Dragon, Crystal Release, and Parasite. 2 more packs left on the right hand side. Ultimate Agent Gear, Perfectly Ultimate, Relinquish, Pinch Hopper, and Ojama Simulation. Gotta love the Ojamas, like. I would love to have a card of each of the Ojamas, just one of each if I don't have the deck itself. Wormbait, another really good reprint to get, just because the artworks are always funny. You know, they're one of the most entertaining kind of artworks on the deck for a card that I've ever seen. So, Barrel Dragon, Crystal Beast, VW. Oh, and we got a holo again on our first one on the next side. And it is a fusion. It's Ancient Gear Mechatron Golem. Mechatron. Again, really kind of cool card. but it's really specific. They're kind of pushing with these Ancient Gears to use Ancient Gear Golem and Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem Pound. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells or tracks until the end of the damage step. If it was fused with someone using 2 or more Ancient Gear Golem or Golem Ultimate Pounds, it can attack up to that many times each during each battle phase. If it's face-up fusion summon card and its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem from your edge deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. It would have been nice if it like left the field during battle as well, like just leaves the field, not by card effect, and then it would have made it a bit better and a bit more consistent. Wormbait and Ancient Gear. Okay, so we're still waiting technically on 2 more Ultras and 3 more Supers, I believe. Yeah, 3 more Supers. 2 more Ultras, 3 more Supers. Ojama Pajama. And the majority of commons are now going to be reprints, so, or they should all be reprints. But oh, Parasite Paranoid, we've got a spell again. Again, Crystal Beast. Ancient Gear Fusion is my personal choice. Relinquish Fusion because it's the most valuable in the set so far, and it's an R. It's the Relinquish Fusion. Boom. This is the most expensive card in the set, but at this moment in time, it's not too hard to pull. So that's a really kind of cool card to get. You fusion summon 1 Eyes Restrict Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing materials from your hand, field, and or graveyard. During the main phase, you banish this. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to an Eyes Restrict Fusion monster, or relinquish you control as if it were equipped by that monster's effect. You can only use each effect to relinquish Fusion once per turn. So I'm assuming it's just going to be like a fan favourite card, which is why it's so sought after. Boom! A second Toon Kingdom as well. So that's quite nice. 2 Toon Kingdoms in one box. I can assume that's why it's such a hunted card, but regardless, I still think this is still early day prices. I don't expect it to stay that high. But again, the Red Eyes stuff, even though Red Eyes isn't used competitively, the Red Eyes Ultras from the last set were quite expensive as well. We've got another holo, and it's another Armoured Dragon Catapult Cannon. So, I've already gone through the effect of that. It's busted as hell, but it's just hard to get out. Relinquish Time Machine, Ojama Sedation. Let's speed this up. Crystal Beast, Thousand Eyes, Armor Dragon Limit Removal, Ojama Match. How many packs we got left? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 packs left with 1 Ultra and 2 Supers left. So the Ultra, me personally, I would like it to be, well, this is Effect Monster. I think it might be the Thousand Eyes Effect Monster. Yep, Millennium Illusionist. So, quick effect, you can discard this card, then target 1 Effect Monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to an Eyes Restrict Fusion monster or relinquish you control, as if it were equipped by that monster's effect. If an Eyes Restrict Fusion monster or monsters or relinquished is special summoned, add this card from your graveyard to the hand. This is not optional. You can only use each effect of Millennium Illusionist once per turn. So it's a nice little card to get. Very, very kind of like powerful in a sense. It's a shame. It should technically count as either Eyes Restrict. Yeah, it should count as a relinquishing grave, because then you could use it off of the Thousand Eyes or make Millennium Eyes using the new fusion for it, which would be really, really cool. Mimicat, there you go, there's our first Mimicat reprint as well. Can we break the box? Let's get a 6 Ultra, that would be really cool. Still waiting on at least 1 or if not 2 Supers, there we go. And here's one of them, Proton Blast. So, I haven't seen the Barrel Dragon yet either, that's quite interesting. Once per turn, if you activated card effect tosses coin, immediately after it resolves, apply the following effects depending on the number of heads. 1. Inflict 5 damage to your opponent. 2. Destroy 1 card your opponent controls. 3. Look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card from their hand. When effect is activated that tosses a coin 2 or more times, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Treat all results as heads. And that's pretty cool. So we've got 1 more super left. It's not a bad box. You still like, depending on what you're hunting for, this was probably more of a Thousand Eyes one. I think my biggest concern is that I haven't seen the Monster Searcher for Crystal Beasts, which is interesting. And the Barrel Dragon. I haven't seen the Barrel Dragon yet either. And we've got 2 cross-dimensional duels. So that's a bit disappointing in that sense. But regardless, it's still a fun box to get depending on what you want to build. Oh, I spoke way too soon there. Crystal Bond. I love the artwork, such cute artwork. Add 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand and place 1 Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck face up in your spell and track card zone as a continuous spell. You can only activate 1 Bond per turn. Now, I'm not going crazy. 6 Ultras. Nice. Nice, very nice. I think the average is 5. I'm pretty sure the average is 5. So we did get a busted box. Wow. Okay, I'm going to not speak so early during box openings anymore. And our last pack is, oh my god, what? What? A playset of Toon Kingdoms in a box. That's mental. Right, okay, quick recap. So we got ourselves 7 supers, 2 VWXYZ or Armoured Dragon Catapult Cannons, 2 Cross Dimension Duels, and then Heavy Metal Raiders, Ancient Gear, Mechatron Golem, and a Photon Blast. For our rares, or the cool rares to keep out, we got a playset of Toon Kingdom and a Mimicat. It's a shame, there should have been a Toon Relinquish in this deck. That would have been awesome. In this set. And then we got 6. Yeah, count them. 6 Ultras. We got all of the Relinquish ones. We got 1 Millennium Eyes Restrict, 1 Millennium Eyes Illusionist, and a Relinquish Fusion. We then got 1 Rainbow Bridge, 1 Crystal Bond, and 1 Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Like, that is awesome. Like, super happy with that. Regardless, that's it for the box opening, guys. A bit of a longer box opening than usual, but that's what you get when you have so many cards. I hope this has given you a couple of ideas on the set. I personally think it's an interesting set. It's very specific. I think the Crystal Beast ones might go up in price and the Relinquish ones might come down in price. But what you've got to bear in mind for the previous sets is these are very, very orientated towards the collectors of these specific decks, so it might be a little bit harder to get hold of, which is why the price is so high. Plus, not many people actually invest in these sets. Again, another reason why the prices kind of stay relatively on the up. But grab them now while they're okay low, just in case they do go up, or you can take the risk and see if they drop down. But if they don't, because the set doesn't do too well, then you might be in a bit of trouble trying to get the cards you need later on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. I will be trying to do deck profiles on all these decks throughout the week. Whether Joe does them digitally on Dev or whether I do them physically, it does give you a bit of an option to kind of go with them. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, guys. As always, happy dueling. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.